Running up a bag, I done it. Something that I had, I wanted, so a nigga got it done. Running up a bag, I done it. Something that they had, I.
Morning, everybody. This is a podcast. All the culture, Amiri, the Boom and Chaos Show. We got a special guest in the building, Chris Patrick.
Gang. What's good?
All the culture, you there, Playboy?
Sir, man. Y'all can't, man. Listen, bro. As soon as I heard this nigga Chris Patrick, as soon as I seen this nigga pull up, I said, bro, I think I made it, bro. I think this is the highlight of my life right here, bro. This is it. I could die tomorrow. It's all good, man. It's all good.
That's love, bro.
Hell yeah.
So what I wanted to do to start this episode off, because Kulture was happy as a motherfucker when I told him that Chris was going to be the guest on the podcast. So, Coach, you might as well just go ahead and get all your celebrity appreciation out right now. Just tell Chris how much you fuck with him.
Man,
I want to get the positive shit out the way now, because I'm not about to do nothing but cook this nigga for the rest of the episode.
Man, first things first, man. To even be speaking with a rapper of your magnitude, it's an honor for me. First things first. Yeah, man. I've watched your story and I understand your struggle, and even to be talking to you about it, you know what I'm saying? It's something that we all want to try to relate to, but some of us are still in that struggle. You know what I'm saying? So we're looking up. And you may still be looking up, bro, because there's higher levels to you. Yeah, it's higher levels for you than where you're at now, for sure. But for you, me in particular, I know you can hit them higher levels, bro. You got the talent for it. You got the
love, bro.
For it.
Thank you, bro. That means a lot to me. That's love, for real.
Hell yeah, man.
And now time for the shit talking. So So the first thing I wanted to ask you was in regards to this industry plenary that's been going on around here. So I'm gonna get here's the thing. So I didn't think that Chris was an industry plant until I first saw his Instagram account, and this nigga had the blue verified check mark at only 400 followers. How did you get that, bro?
400 followers.
This nigga had 400 followers. It was verified. I said,
"Oh no, get the hell out of here!" All right. So, I think I got verified around like 9K, to be honest. That's what it was.
That's what he wants y'all to think, everybody.
Yeah.
That nigga had 400.
Instagram was fucking with me, and they was like, "All right, bro, we fuck with you. We think you think you one of them niggas, so we gonna hand out the check." And that's what they did.
That's how it really worked though. You just got like an email one day where they said like, just sign this, whatever, we'll verify your account.
So to be transparent with you, you actually have to submit things for it. It's hit or miss sometimes. I know before in the past I've submitted. A lot of it has to do with having a certain amount of social. What I want to say? I guess blog posts written about you. There's a lot of accolade related shit that you got to submit to them, so they can just authenticate that you are the whoever you claim you are type shit. So from there, that took some time. I think that was maybe my third time applying. And by the third time, I think I was on Instagram Live one day, and just randomly a nigga was like, "Oh, I see you got the check now." And I was like, "The fuck y'all talking about?" So I typed the comment in when I'm in the Instagram Live and I see it, and I'm like, "Oh, I'm up now." Like, that's tough. Like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it was crazy. I had no idea it was coming. I just said, all right, let's try to do this third time, see what happens. Because by that time I had did a little bit more. I dropped my project. Shit was going a little crazy. I was like, all right, let's just see what happens. And then all of a sudden, boom, everything was Gucci. So I was like, all right, it looked good to me.
Was it the same thing for Twitter? It was like the same type of, oh no, are you verified on Twitter?
No, I'm not actually verified on Twitter at all, which is actually hilarious because I've definitely done some insane shit on Twitter, like just from going viral and shit. But yeah, I'm not verified on Twitter at all. I don't mind it though. I feel like once I got the verified check though with Instagram, it's just weird. Like I be in people IG live stories, like people I support, and niggas be seeing me. I swear my mama, niggas don't even be knowing who I am sometimes in some of these stories. They be like, "Yo, we got Chris Patrick here," because they see a check mark, and I'm like, "Nigga, you don't even know me, bro." So it's always funny to me, but I can't be low no more. Like niggas see me everywhere, even when I like. If I'm DMing somebody or I'm asking a question, that shit always pops up. Usually they see it immediately. And I'm just like, all right, well, that's cool. Or like sometimes people will respond to me off the strength of the check mark when I'm just trying to show genuine love. Like, bro, I'm just a regular nigga. Don't think nothing of it. That's
somebody actually posted that like on like the little like podcast like card of yours that I made when I first made the announcement you was gonna be on here. And people are gonna see what I'm saying when they listen, when they're watching the episode, they're gonna look at the screen and see what I'm talking about. But one of the first things somebody said was how your follower and subscriber numbers had a weird ratio because you got like 9,800 subs on YouTube, 11,000 followers on Instagram, but then Twitter you got like 23,000. So there was like, how is it that much more than the other platforms?
You know what it was? It's because I understand Twitter and I figured out. So I'm not gonna lie to you. I think maybe as of right now, I might be one of the only niggas who got a bigger Twitter following than I got on my Instagram because I figured out how to work Twitter a lot faster than I learned how to work Instagram. To be transparent with you completely, I never uploaded videos and I also didn't like taking pictures at one point in my life. So I spent all my time doing freestyle videos on Twitter and shit. And off the strength of that's where I started to build a lot of my following up. And by the time shit started going well, the homies was like, hey, bro, you got to get that Instagram right. And you got to get the videos on YouTube up. So we started putting more emphasis on that a lot later. That's why everything looks so skewed the way it is.
Did you create them both around the same time?
So the thing is, I had all this shit created way in advance. I just never put no time into Instagram, and I definitely didn't put no time into YouTube because I ain't had nobody to shoot my videos. So I spent a lot of my time recording my freestyles on my phone in the crib and posting those on Twitter, hoping it would spark life, and it did. So that's why a lot of the times when people see that shit, it be off because I didn't give those platforms as much love as I'm now doing. You know what I'm saying?
And you hear that? Our Lord and Savior Chris Patrick was not photogenic once upon a time, man.
I'm telling y'all, it took me some time to
man.
figure it out, bro. It took me some time. Like I'm not gonna lie, to just be as transparent because I'm a transparent motherfucker, bro. I don't hold nothing back. I tell the facts. I used to take more group photos than I used to take by myself because I used to think I look weird in pictures. I just took them with the homies. And then one day I was like, I can't keep putting up all these pictures of the homies. I gotta get used to putting up pictures of myself. I think I went on a hiatus on being on Instagram, and then when his music shit started back up again, I started popping back out again. So that's just what I had to get used to and shit like that.
That's great. Yo, I cannot see. That's where we differ because I could take so many pictures by myself, but when other niggas want to take pictures, I'm like, who the fuck y'all think y'all are? That nigga, this is my phone.
I am, bro. I'm super picky when it comes to pictures, bro. I'll take like 17 pictures and delete all 17 of them bitches because I didn't like how they look.
Yeah, bro, it could be like one little thing is off. You be like, I gotta run that back.
Exactly, bro. I remember I told one of my homies that he said you acting like a female when it comes to that type of shit. Talking about somebody need the right angle, the right lighting. I'm like, bro, you don't understand. You look at a picture of yourself, you be like, bro, I'm ugly as hell in this picture.
Yo, imagine you on your wedding day and they take the ugliest picture of you and they put that shit up on their website to show off their photo skills. You gotta look at that shit forever. You immortalized as an ugly nigga on your wedding day. That's disgusting.
And yep, all that could be avoided if we just took the right picture at the beginning. So I know what you mean.
Exactly.
Right, exactly, man. Is it like forget everything else? It's about you. If you feel good, looking great in this picture, and it's a go, man. Fuck everybody else.
As long as y'all not on no female shit and retake the same one picture for fucking 3 hours because they be putting on fucking hair extensions and fucking makeup and all sorts of shit. Be dressing, picking the best clothes out they fucking dresser for one fucking picture, nigga.
And they're not even going nowhere. They're just enough for the picture.
Exactly.
They be putting on fits just to stay in the crib. It's crazy.
Exactly, bro. Shit, I seen that one time. I was looking at my girl at the time. Looking great. I'm like, where are we going? Because I'm not about to ask you where you're going because me and you definitely going somewhere. But you looking like that? I mean,
just like that.
Yeah, right. We gonna go somewhere, right?
Yeah, she was talking about some stuff. Oh, we're not going nowhere. I said, nah, you're not about to do this shit to me, bro. Where are we going? She's like, no, for real, we're not going nowhere. I'm not going nowhere either. I'm like, what you talking about? So why you got all this clothes on? She's talking about I need something for Instagram. I said, oh yeah, I'm done. I'm out.
God, Jesus Christ.
Culture, that's crazy, bro. So she did as like, no, we ain't going nowhere. I'm just looking good for the gram.
I mean, that's all. That's how girls act in general. They just, you know what I'm saying? They gotta look their absolute best for the most petty shit. Like they going to the gas station or going to the fucking pharmacy to go pick up some Q-tips or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta look good for the gas station. It's hilarious. That's tough.
You can't tell the girls that though. Oh, like who you looking good for? Because they all say the same thing. I ain't looking good for nobody. Just for myself.
Yep.
And they be telling the truth. They be telling the truth, bro. They really don't be trying to look. They be trying to look good for themselves, just going up the street and coming back.
Yeah, I feel that. I mean, I'll be trying to look good for myself too, man. I ain't gonna hold you, man. I'll be out here trying to look like a handsome nigga just for me. Like,
so you telling me you be getting full blown dressed just to go to the gas station? and nowhere else.
Yo. Nah, I ain't talking like that. But sometimes my shorty be like, "Who you looking cute for?" I'm like, "Yo, I'm just looking good for me." Like, that's it. Come on, son. Like,
Yeah,
You lucky she don't make a big deal
at
out of it because
the
she could have easily be like, "No, nigga, you ain't going nowhere dressed like that."
Nah, my shorty be like, "Oh, you looking good for the bitches." I be like, "Nah, not enough."
As far as you know, I'm not.
Oh, shit, you know how that go. But yeah, man.
Right.
All jokes, man. All jokes.
All right, so back to the plenary. One of the things I want to ask you as well.
Of course.
Oh yeah, that's that shit not gonna stop. So one of the things I wanted to ask you, and this also adds to the foliage. How the hell did you get a song on NBA 2K, bro? Explain that whole process.
All right, man.
Explain that whole process. So what you just did as just like chilling, you just got an email like from the 2K company or whatever, did somebody hit you up? How did that whole process go?
All right, so this is crazy. We was looking for a distributor to use at the time, and my manager, who's my cousin, didn't really want to go through like TuneCore and DistroKid. And he's looking at himself like, damn, what are we gonna do? Like, I don't want to drop my music through none of these other platforms because I ain't really feeling too comfortable in them. And we had seen United Masters. Now we had submitted Swish through to United Masters for the 2K thing, thinking like, all right, cool, let's see what we could do with this. We didn't have enough information to actually get the submission through, so we actually canceled it and didn't get a submission. Maybe 2 days later, we got an email from one of the A&Rs like, hey, we heard one of your songs, da-da-da-da-da. We would love to get you in here in the office.
Oh.
Turns out they somehow, even though we couldn't submit the song, they somehow heard the song and they said, yo, this shit is crazy. We got to get
this nigga is such a bro, coach. You hear these words talking about somehow. I don't know what happened, but hey, it's very hard. It's very hard to believe this story, bro.
I'm telling you, bro. This is literally the start of all the wrong. Like I'm telling you, this is the start of all the right place, right time type stuff. Because we went in there and they didn't even tell us while we was there, but they were just like, yo, we want to hear a lot of the music that you're holding on to. So I played them a couple of the joints from the Heart 2 project that, you know, it was at the time it wasn't dropped. I had went back in January of 2020. And by the end of the meeting, the dude who was the head A&R at the time was like, yo, bro, by the way, too, we heard Swish. We already talked to the people over there with them. We gonna see if we can get in there for y'all. That'd be lit. So I said, all right, cool. Let's see what happens. I ain't hear back from them until about like maybe June. And they said we was gonna be in there, but I ain't believe it. And then July,
that's
when
6 months. Dropped, you said this happened like in January, right? You didn't hear from them until June.
I ain't hear from them in terms of that until like June. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And then I still didn't believe it. So when July hit and I saw the playlist and I saw my song on there, I was like, oh, we really hit. And then when the game dropped that day, so many people sent me videos, bro. And again, right place, right time type thing. But like, yeah, it was crazy. Literally, United Masters.
He is the epitome of the Game 7 game winner fucking type of nigga, bro. This
bro, I'm telling y'all, I got some crazy. You know what? I just thought about some more crazy stories that y'all not even gonna believe. I got too many Game 7.
I already didn't believe the 2K story, so it's all good, bro.
Hey, bro, trust me, I got some crazier ones that you're not gonna believe at all. You're gonna be like, oh, nigga, you lying. I'm like, oh, it really happened.
Hey, bro, I'm telling you, I didn't even believe the 2K story, but it's all good, bro. Like anything you tell me, like I'm in the back of my mind, I'm gonna say this nigga still a plant, but I'm gonna take your word for it, bro. There ain't no way you're talking about, hey, I don't know how they heard the song. It just happened. It just fell in their lap. Bro, songs doesn't fall in the niggas' laps and your shit end up on a video game soundtrack. Come on,
swear, bro. That shit did not get into the submission and they somehow heard it. So I said, all right, let's do it.
This nigga just sounds so guilty, bro. So when you first saw the soundtrack for the game, was you just like chilling on Twitter and they made an announcement on their official page? You was like, oh shit, that's my song right there. So
what happened was, and I remember it like it was yesterday. I just woke up. I was working at Best Buy at the time. I was working I had work at 12 p.m.
That was another question I was gonna ask you too. We're gonna get into that later, the Best Buy.
Absolutely. So I was working at Best Buy at the time. I had work at 12 p.m. that day, and I woke up around 10:15. And the day I woke up, they had dropped the track list on Twitter. They had all the big names on there. So I was like, all right, let me go through this and look real quick. I saw my thing in there. I started screaming, bro. And my parents came in the room. It's like, yo, you good? I was like, yeah, yo, we in 2K. It's up.
Hey, yo, we in 2K.
Bro, I can only imagine, bro.
Was your dad a big 2K fan? Because I know he would have been proud of that shit.
So he's not a 2K guy, but he played basketball in high school. He played basketball partly in college, and he just loved the NBA. So that was his thing. And he know all about 2K and everything. Like, it's a basketball game. He used to play NBA
Damn,
Live.
I was hoping
so,
you would have said he was a NBA Live guy. I would have fucked with him there.
Yeah, he was an NBA Live, and
Well,
that was,
then,
his joint. Hey, bro, I used to be a live guy myself, for real. He the one who really got me into playing all this stuff, to be honest.
Hey, all y'all niggas who got PlayStations who play NBA 2K, y'all can go to hell. It's about Xbox and NBA Live over here, bro. Xbox and NBA Live, that's what we on, bro.
Listen, bro, I still got my fingers crossed. I'm waiting for Live to make the revival, bro. I'm praying Live to make the comeback because 2K be all right. Let me not. But
that lazy shit every year.
Yeah, you can't
bro,
sit on them.
be lazy, bro.
Oh yeah, I may have to take that part out. You don't want to say that, bro. Hey, Culture, bro. These niggas gonna release 2K20 again without this nigga. They gotta remaster the whole game. So, we tweaked the soundtrack a little bit too.
Yo, they're gonna get a PlayStation 6 just to release that shit again and say, hey, so we updated this for y'all niggas.
They gonna release the fucking soundtrack. It's gonna have no Chris Patrick. They're gonna take out fucking they're gonna take out Polo G. They're gonna take out fucking Denzel Curry, Tory Lanez, of course. They're gonna take out all y'all niggas.
God. Take out everybody, bro.
It should have took 2 Chainz. I don't know why the fuck he got half his album in the fucking shit.
You said Mulatto on that bitch too, right?
Yeah, Mulatto got a fucking it's 2 Chainz and Mulatto. It's the song that they had together, but this nigga, bro, they literally put half this nigga's fucking.
Yeah,
I'm not
bro.
hating on 2 Chainz or nothing, but
Niggas be plugged in for real.